Terima kasih Maria dari studio CNBC Indonesia. Saat ini saya masih berada dalam perhelatan acara Asia Grassroots Forum hosted by Amarta, di mana kita akan membahas lebih dalam bagaimana akses terhadap layanan keuangan dapat mengubah kehidupan seorang perempuan atau seorang wanita. Kali ini sudah hadir narasumber ekspertis kita di kesempatan kali ini. Saya telah bersama dengan Dr. Sarah Cardy, Associate Professor at the University of Reading. Salah satu sosok yang juga hadir sebagai speaker di acara Asia Grassroots Forum 2024 hosted by Amarta. So a pleasure to have you, Dr.
Thank
Sarah.
you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much. So how was the event today?
It's been fantastic. Really interesting conversations and panels, getting to meet both people who are Amarta clients and see the kind of amazing things that they're doing in these small enterprises.
Thank you so much as well for being here.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
So Dr. Sarah, we're talking about how the financial services could really change lives of the people, of the women, especially in Southeast Asia region, also in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Your expertise, we know that you are focusing on broader societal impact of women's economic empowerment. Can you elaborate more on how financial inclusion and financial literacy and financial access could increase innovation, productivity, and overall economic progress and social progress as well for markets just like Indonesia?
Sure. And Indonesia actually has a really interesting market with such a large number of small and medium enterprises playing such an important economic role. And a lot of small enterprises are run by women. I mean, women are fundamentally innovative.
Yeah.
They're very small, but they will grow and they're supporting families. They're adding to the economy, but they need financial support and they need financial services in order to do that. Now, often mainstream financial institutions won't lend them money or won't provide them with the kind of training that they need and the services they need because it can be seen as higher risk. And yet women are more likely to repay loans. So you invest in women's businesses and you're fundamentally investing in the economy.
In your point of view, how institutions like Amarta could change lives beneficially for these women, especially in Indonesia?
Well, they're creating a space where they're supporting the ability of women to access the kinds of funds they need to take a small business to a medium enterprise, which then is going to support more of their community, their family, and it's going to have a social ripple effect, which is going to support more and more people. They'll have sustainable livelihoods. They'll be less likely to get shocks when the economy changes as they have their own businesses. So that can be fundamentally transformative. It empowers women. When you have somebody like Amarta investing in women, it shows them that they have value. It shows them that they're important economic players, and that boosts women's esteem. And Amarta is looking at things across a range of services.
Yes,
so
true.
bundling that is really important because no one service will meet everybody's needs, but looking at how to have insurance, how to have a small loan,
The
to
whole
get training,
package of financial services.
the whole package. So if somebody doesn't have great financial literacy, Amarta has programs that support people who have lower financial literacy all the way up to actually having very large businesses of their own. That's really important if you want to support the business development of women at all stages of business.
All stages of business and all stages of financial literacy for these women, from
Absolutely.
saving up until they're making their own businesses.
Absolutely.
And and giving back to the society financially and also socially.
Absolutely.
Right. For women, it is really important and very, very, very important to see how other women are thriving. I mean, it's really important to see how successful women entrepreneurs can inspire others, especially in the tribe of women. How can we create mentorship programs and support networks to empower aspiring women entrepreneurs and foster a culture of female leadership with institutions like Amarta?
Sure. I mean, having examples of the successful entrepreneurs who are part of the Amarta programs, showing this is how I've done and developed my business, and that people relate to others who are similar to them. So show different kinds of enterprises and show women who are successful, talk about their stories. Women often relate to what they've seen other women do, how they've been successful, and can learn from what they've done. So I think if you want to create a culture of mentorship, sharing those stories, do things like have. There's some wonderful stories all over the conference here today that are showing photographs and the stories of different businesses. That's really important. Have women out speaking publicly and sharing what they've done, what they've learned, what are the mistakes that they've made, and how can other people learn from what they've done. So organizations like Amarta are really important, linking women together so that they're able to collectively have a stronger voice, because that then creates greater gender equality. It creates a community of women who are able to continue to grow and understand that they can be successful entrepreneurs.
So disseminating information and inspiring successful stories that will, making real impacts for this women and real actions to inspire the women tribes, especially in Indonesia and in grassroots communities.
Absolutely. Whenever I've seen experiences where women have come together as a group and told their stories and shared lessons from what they've done, be it a small village banking system, and women are sharing what they've done and their strategies, everybody learns from each other. It builds cohesion, it builds support, and that can be really transformative across the country.
When a woman is empowered, the whole community is empowered.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sarah Kurdi, for sharing your insights with CNBC Indonesia. A pleasure to
It's
have
a
you. Wish you
pleasure.
great health
Thank
and
you.
success. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Doctor.
very much.
Dan demikian diskusi kita bersama dengan Dr. Sarah Kurdi, Associate Professor at the University of Reading, di acara Asia Grassroots Economy hosted by Amarta. Kami kembali ke studio CNBC Indonesia.